So Kanye West and Gap entered into a 10-year-long deal to create a line of fashion apparel called Yeezy Gap. The first products of the line come into market 2021, and Gap is predicting that this line would net it over $1 billion in revenue in 5 years. Most people don't know this, but Kanye has always been interested in Gap. Years ago, he said in an interview that he would like to be the Steve Jobs of the Gap. In fact, this goes way back. As a teenager, Kanye actually worked at a Gap store in Chicago. So I guess his interest in the brand has always been there. And now they're finally working together. Hi, I'm Deepak Devjani, I'm a CTO, and I work with founders to help build and grow their companies. In these Deep Talk series, we focus on some of the biggest companies today. How do they make their money, and what did they do to grow into the companies they are? Today, however, this is our first video focusing on a non-tech company. We are talking about Yeezy, the multi-billion-dollar lifestyle brand completely owned by Kanye West. Since this is my first deep dive into a non-tech brand, please let me know in the comments what do you think. So, what is Yeezy? Yeezy is a lifestyle brand 100% wholly owned by Kanye West. It launched in 2009 in a joint partnership with Nike. Now, Kanye has been able to pull off some of these business feats that many other folks have not been able to do so. Only the people that I can think of at the top of my head who have been able to pull off a partnership lifestyle brand launch deals like this, I think Michael Jordan. Right? Definitely him, but very few others. So Kanye launched Yeezy in 2009 when he partnered with Nike to launch the first pair of shoes under it called Air Yeezy. So how on earth did Kanye manage to launch a fashion brand with a major company like Nike? It's pretty unheard of for a non-athlete to partner up with Nike or Adidas or any of these major companies. However, Kanye is not just another celebrity, is it? He is currently the highest paid musician in the world, according to Forbes. He's an artistic genius, and he's incredibly devoted to his craft and is laser focused on growing it. Let me give you some of the highlights of the brand Yeezy. So launches in 2009, he's with Nike, stays with Nike for a few years, but then in 2013, Kanye West actually breaks away with Nike and signs up with Adidas. It's essentially a conflict on royalties. Nike's like, well, we don't give royalties on sales of products to anybody, not even our athletes, let alone anybody else. And this didn't sit right with Kanye. Kanye is like, well, you're selling it with my name on it. Of course I should get royalties. The most Nike came back with was like, well, we can donate to some charities in your name. Does that work? Kanye's like, no, donate to my charity, put it in my own pocket. And that's what opened up an opportunity for one of the biggest, fiercest competitors of Nike, Adidas, to come in and swoop the deal. So rumor has it, Adidas and Kanye have entered into an unprecedented deal. Adidas, reportedly, is paying Kanye 15% royalties on the wholesale cost of every product that it sells under the Yeezy name. And on top of this, they also pay him marketing fees. Kanye is getting a marketing fee to use his social reach, his engaged audience. His family connects with the Kardashians. He doesn't have to pay any money to his family to market the products. In comparison, Michael Jordan, the most famous athlete to have a deal of this sort with Nike, only gets 5% royalties on the products that they sell. Now, as part of the deal, Kanye retains all the trademarks, everything of the name Yeezy. I think it's under a company called Mascot Holdings or something like that. And he licenses the name to Nike, and now he licenses the name to Adidas. And part of the deal, Adidas can manufacture, market products. Adidas has agreed to give creative direction and creative ownership and oversight to Kanye. And Adidas owns fulfillment, and they both collectively share marketing efforts. So how good was this Yeezy Kanye deal for Adidas? Let me tell you, incredibly good. It was almost like a halo effect and angel blessings on the company. That's not only it though, right? Because Adidas has always been kind of sort of the underdogs to Nike. Partnering with Kanye West and Yeezy has kind of uplifted their credibility as a brand, their presence and respect with the younger buyers. It has kind of helped Adidas elevate its entire brand presence. Let's quickly talk about how much money we think Yeezy's making from these deals, and then we'll quickly jump over to the Gap deal. Remember how I talked about Michael Jordan only gets 5% royalties from the Jordan shoes? And Forbes reported in 2019 that Michael Jordan made about $130 million in revenues. So Michael Jordan, who makes 5% on his sales, made $130 million from this, okay? In 2019 alone, Yeezy branded shoes have been projected to do over $1.5 billion in sales. So we know Kanye West is getting 15% of that. 15% of $1.5 billion, that's $225 million. Already, that is more than what Michael Jordan is making, who is at the epitome of being an athlete, having a brand with one of the largest apparel companies in the world. Kanye, having come so much later to the game, is already beating those in terms of revenues. Now, back to the deal with Gap. It would be foolish to assume that his deal with Gap would be netting him any less of a percentage that his deal with Adidas is already getting him. Now, insiders who are aware of the deal with Gap also say that the deal has provisions to give Kanye equity in the company as well, based on certain sales benchmarks. As long as the brand is making money, Gap is more than okay sharing that success with Kanye. Let's think a little bit about why would Gap even entertain a deal like this? Well, frankly, Gap has kind of been flailing as a brand, right? They have shut down over 100 stores across North America. Some of the other brands are not doing too great. So they kind of needed a Hail Mary, and Kanye West seems to be that Hail Mary, the best one of that sort if you are trying to ramp up sales. In 5 years of this deal, Gap is projecting that this partnership with Yeezy is going to make them $1 billion in sales. They're betting high on this. Now, if I was Kanye, I would also get stock from Gap, because here's why. As soon as the news of this partnership dropped, Gap's stock soared over 40%. So even the investor community, even Wall Street, is like, well, this is a great deal for Gap. So as you can see, Kanye has leveraged his celebrity status, his creative genius in terms of his music career, but also his entire talent and his engaged audience into creating a multi-billion-dollar lifestyle brand. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something new, and if you did, I would really appreciate you liking and subscribing so you can be notified of the other videos we come out with. And if there are any other companies or celebrities you would like to learn more about and how they make their money, by all means, let me know in the comments below, and I'll be more than happy to make a video for that. Thank you so much. This is Deepak Devjani signing off. I'll see you next time.